Hello, hello, hello. We have another day of shiny hunting ahead of us. I want to find this shiny. Safari week is going to be over tomorrow, and I got nothing. Got nothing to prove that I've been really doing mega encounters. I got nothing to prove for it. Making sure that I have everything set up properly here. We look like we got the stream all set up and ready to go. Perfect, perfect. Move my mouse over here. It is time to get started. So I have done even more offline hunting again. I am now sitting at 4,600. I like to play. Yes, I do. I don't know. I feel like I feel it today. I feel like a shiny is coming. I can't go this entire week without finding one. At least that's how I feel. And that's working. Sweet. And away we go. How's everybody doing tonight? Yay, I finally caught one of your streams. Good luck hunting. Thank you, thank you. And welcome in. So glad you can be here. How are you doing tonight? I'm hoping you had a good day, a good Saturday. I know for me, it's been a very, very busy one. I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Had a very busy day. Boring. Just work. Working on a Saturday was always the worst. You feel like you're looking at everybody else having a great time and you're stuck at work. I don't miss those days. What is up, Bubs? How's it going? We're getting that shiny today. I feel it. No, it's not going to be a shiny Parasect. But I feel a shiny. Aita! Everybody like my shirt? The majestic Bidoof. So I think for today, I would like my goal, if I obviously don't find the shiny, I'm thinking at least hitting 5,000. At least 5,000. 400 encounters in 2 hours should be fairly easy. Every 100 encounters is about a half hour, so we should have no problem hitting the 5,000. But I just don't want to. To be honest with you, I don't want to hit 5,000. Anything in particular I'm hoping for? Yes, I am hoping for that Rhyhorn. I actually just added this. Oh, you can't even see my mouse. I'm like about to move my mouse over. Like, oh, look, I did this. You can't even see my mouse. So I'm gonna put that back over there. I am hoping for not a shiny Parasect. Bubs, don't even say that. I am hoping for the shiny Rhyhorn and a shiny Nidoran male or a Nidorino. Too late. It's not too late. And you don't mind the Saturday thing anymore? It's a good job. I like a slow Saturday. Yeah, okay. When if it's like a lazy Saturday at work, I guess it's not too bad. But like when I was an auto mechanic, Saturdays were our busiest days, and also we had to be there at 6:30 on Saturdays. And I had lived an hour away from my job at that time, and I had to get up at like 4:45, 5 o'clock, be on the road by 5:30 to get to my job by like 6:15. And I hated it. It was awful. But we did get out at 3. We got out at 3, so like that was good. but I don't want to be at work at 6:30. That's a way better Saturday than me. I was working at a liquor store. It's crazy busy. Yes! I bet. Your service is only open till 12 on Saturdays? Oh, that's nice. You go in for just a few hours and then you're already back home? Yeah, it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Do we have anybody else in here partaking in Safari Week this week? I know Bubs is not. Bubs is living through me right now with the shiny Parasect. I'll gladly take the 86-hour check once. Fair. Fair. Twitch ad feels so long when you just want to get back to stream. I have tried my best to set it for the absolute lowest it could possibly be, and I made sure there was no pre-roll ads, because I think those are annoying, especially if you don't know if you're gonna like the streamer yet. So coming in, seeing a pre-roll ad, and then you're like, I don't know, I don't want to wait the minute or two to be like, yeah, I don't even like you. So I do try to keep ads at the possible lowest. And also too, I have pre-roll ads off, but as soon as I get into stream, it gives me a countdown and it's like, you have 5 minutes to your ad. So you got hit with the pre-roll ad? I have that off. Really? Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and check in now because I turned that pre-roll ad off. And I always make sure that I snooze my ads right when I get into stream. Because as soon as you click that like go live button, it gives you a 5-minute countdown to your first ad. So I always snooze that so that it at least gives me 10 minutes into the stream before an ad hits. And a full minute ad like a minute after? No way. Seriously? Alright. I'm putting that on the list. Where's my list? I always keep a notebook. Goodbye. This is the one that I write all my scripts in for like YouTube videos and stuff. But I will put that in big letters. Check. Ads. I'll do that right after stream. Going on a list. Yes. Going on a list immediately. Probably Twitch just being Twitch. I really hope it is. Because, like, for me, when I went to affiliate, it wasn't about the ads or the money or anything like that. It was really because I wanted the emotes and the cool, like, channel points. I wanted all of that stuff. And then you kind of get suckered into having... I think the lowest you can possibly go is 3-minute long ads, I think is the lowest setting. I also have to redo some of my channel points. I have some fun ones up there still, but some of them are from like my past, like before I rebranded, and some of them are still there from that, and I would like to put some like Pokemon ones in. Not sure what yet, but that is also on my list. Yeah, like that's right. Like I think like some Pokemon ones would be cute to put on there. I just don't know what. So when I first started streaming, I did have these like little Pokemon that would go across the stream for the people that were in stream. So like if I had 16 people in stream, there'd be 16 Pokemon just running across the bottom of my stream. It was really cute at first, and then it was a lot after a while, and it was overwhelming. And also I try my best to not see how many numbers are in my, like, stream. Whether I'm streaming to no one or I'm streaming to 100 people, I kind of want to still be the same. I feel like I'm really locked in tonight. Super locked in. But I'm really also kind of tired. I have to get used to these late night streams. I'm trying to like reset my internal clock. My clock wants to get me up at like 5 a.m. And I've been staying up till almost 12 every night. So then I'm getting about 5 hours of sleep. I need to like reset that clock. I wonder if a similar version where it just scrolls through different chatters and only shows like 10 or so at a time would work. I wonder if there's a limit. I haven't used that in like 5 years, so I wouldn't even know if there's a limit anymore. I don't even know if it's a thing anymore. But especially for like my shiny hunts and stuff. Oh, now that I think about it, I know somebody else that has this in their chat. Every once in a while in chat, a Pokemon will appear and then you can catch it. That would be a fun one to have in chat. Like a small little game like that. I'm gonna get the list again. I'm gonna write that down. What do people do? Like, they lick it? It's so odd. Why would you lick it? Ugh. Pokemon catching game. In chat. Perfect. On the list. So I don't know if you get points for catching them. I do know you get to like keep what you like. You can show off some of the stuff, and then there's like shiny Pokemon too. There's like a whole like page for it, I believe. Like you can go on the website and like see all the Pokemon you have caught. But I've never been to that website. I just know in one of the streams that I watch, I can't think of his name right now. He's been like searching for Oddish forever. He has it in his chat, and it was the first time I've ever saw it, and it's a lot of fun. And not everybody catches it. It's not a guarantee catch, and you have to like buy Pokeballs and make sure you're paying attention to chat. And then sometimes people will trick you thinking that a Pokemon appeared and it's not. And then you look dumb for thinking there's a Pokemon in chat. Don't tell me how I found that one out. I feel like this shiny doesn't exist. I do know shinies are real though. I was watching one of my friends stream and he got a shiny Nidoran female on stream. It was awesome. And now I want that kind of luck. Where's my shiny female Nidoran? or anything. I think even at this point I would take a Parasect. Did I hit that right? I did. I think this is the only one of those games I've never found a shiny in. I don't think I found a shiny in FireRed and Leaf Green either. I did, however, find a... Not in FireRed or Leaf Green. I did find a shiny Drowsy in Pokemon Yellow. Like, I was just going through the normal routes, and out popped a shiny Drowsy, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I actually, like, it took me really by surprise. I think at that point I was only maybe, like, a few hours into the game. So, of course, I put it, like, immediately on my team. And then I basically never touched the game again. Isn't it funny how that works? Hell yeah, you would. Yeah. You know I would like a shiny Parasect. And, like, in the older, like, the older gens, right? So, Gen 1, Gen 2, their shinies looked... I don't even know how you would want to call them. Like, dim? Like, yes, Drowsy is yellow, and then Drowsy is pink as a shiny, but it just was like a muted color. It wasn't like now where they're all like vibrant and like really flashy. It was just like, here's your dull pink Drowsy. Hello, Addie. Hello, hello, hello. Parasect, I totally forgot that Parasect did this until Bubs brought it up. Parasect is really aggressive in Arceus, and it made me kind of like him a little bit more. Because I forgot how just aggressive this little mushroom thing is. Mushroom bug. Bubs, I don't know what you just said. I'm trying to think what that says. Don't mind me. Shinies were peak in Gen 2. I actually don't think I ever caught a shiny in Gen 2. I honestly can't remember if I ever have. Now that kind of makes me want to go back to Gen 2 and see what I can get. But also it'd be nice if they brought Gen 2 to, I don't know, like, Switch. Let me shiny hunt on my Switch. I'm doing a shiny crystal playthrough that's been in the works for like the last 5 years. Oh, you're doing like a, what are they called? The badge quests? I just started my badge quest in Pokemon Shield. But I'm still on Route 1. I didn't make it very far. And then Safari Week happened and I was like, well, gonna stop now. You have a shiny Quilava and a Smoochum. Smoochum? Is that... That is... Shroomish evolved. Shroomish? Shroomish evolves form. Yes. Right? Smoochum? Oh! Smoochum is the pre-evolution to Jinx. Breloom. Yes. Can you tell that there's just so many Pokemon now? And then the thought of that... The thought of the rumor that there's gonna be like 300 new Pokemon. How am I supposed to remember, you know, 1,300 Pokemon? How am I supposed to do that? I have autism powers. Yeah, my hyperfixation may be Pokemon, but the remembering names is not one of them. I kind of know them when I see them. Everything Pokemon is like permanently burnt into my brain. I can remember... I don't know. I don't want to say like the basics, because I think I know more than the basics. But when it comes to Pokemon, like, I don't know, Jinx, for example, I forget that Jinx is a Pokemon half the time, let alone that there's a pre-evolution to it. And now that you said it, I know what you're talking about. But before that, my autism powers rotate between Monster Hunter and Pokemon. And there's a lot in each of those. There's a lot of creatures in each of those things. You should do you should do that name all Pokemon quiz on stream. Ooh. That would be fun. Does it give you... Do you have to be able to spell them? I can't spell. For like, you know, like the life of me. But is it multiple choice? If it's multiple choice, I got it. If it's spelling, I'm losing. Okay, so chat could help with spelling, so I could be like, it's this one, and then someone's gotta like, you know, type it in. I have an idea that I wish would work, but I doubt I could explain via text. Then you're just gonna have to, you know, call me on Discord. We'll have to have a chat. We could play a game and chat. Or if you don't want to play a game, I'll play a game, and I'll just stream it up there and we can talk about it. Yes, we need to for sure, absolutely. You just gotta let me know when. Because I'm pretty much free every night that I'm not streaming. So we can hop in a Discord call. Run away! The challenge is more remembering them, and I wouldn't really consider it cheating if chat helped you. Yes! I think I've spelt this week alone Rhyhorn about 3 different ways. Usually I forget the first H. That's usually my biggest problem with Rhyhorn. How what? How what, Bubs? What is it? Tell me, tell me. Is it how I haven't found a shiny yet? I can tell you how. I can tell you why. It's because the game doesn't like me. It's definitely not cheating if we help with spelling, but don't ask me how to spell. That's okay. I'm gonna tell you the name, and then if you don't know how to spell it, you'll just Google it and then put it in there. The spelling thing, how I've spelt Rhyhorn wrong? Simple. There's too many H's. Why does there have to be 2 H's? Why can't it just be R-Y? Like Ryan? Rhyhorn. Ryan's not spelled R-H-Y-A-N. Rhyhorn. Rhyhorn. It is now Ryan. Make sure you pronounce that H. Clefairy. That is 100% a Chansey, not a Clefairy. Should I just not play this game? Send her back to training school. Listen. Apparently I have some skill issues tonight. just gonna, just stop talking. So we have Rahaihan and Clefairy as Chansey. Great. Everything's great. Instead of too many slices, it's too many H's. That's enough H's! I am so looking forward to playing Raiders. You have no idea. I don't know if you saw, I put up my stream schedule. I was looking at the order form and it still just says ordered. It doesn't say sent or anything. So I put out my stream schedule with it off of it. And then I also go away on like a very mini getaway with a couple of friends. Where we rented out a cabin and we're gonna go hiking and stuff. So we rented out a cabin this weekend, doing that, and then I'll probably end up having Raiders, and I will stream it. Maybe that Monday, because I get home Sunday, but I don't want to spend a weekend of camping and possibly having a drink or two, and then coming home and then trying to stream. So I think probably when I get back, it should be here, and then it's absolutely happening. I can't wait. I'm looking fun to watching you streaming it. And you said I was bad. I'm looking fun to watching you stream it. I'm looking forward to watching you stream it. Is it going to be fun? It's so fun. Don't make me jealous. Don't make me jealous. I'm already jealous that I don't have it. But you know what? You know what? I am very, very thankful for the people that have contributed to my throne and made it possible that I have this game. So, yes, I am jealous that people are playing it before me, but I am very, very grateful that I will even have the opportunity to play it. You haven't played since Splatoon 1, so I was overdue to get back in. I played a lot of Splatoon 2. And a little bit of Splatoon 3. Now I'm questioning myself. There's a Splatoon 3. Yes. Yes? No. Yes. You guys have really made me all messed up in the head. I don't know what's happening. Yes, there's a Splatoon 3. Okay. I played a lot of Splatoon 2. I got Splatoon 3. Maybe played a week of Splatoon 3. And then didn't touch it again. But this game, the Splatoon Raiders, I feel like is so different than Splatoon 3, and not having that like real like just multiplayer gunfight. It's actually gonna have some more depth to it. So I think I'm gonna really, really enjoy it. Aita! Should have said Pinsa! Since we're all getting names wrong. I'm watching stream on my iPad while trying to determine my next steps in Violet. Ooh, how's your Violet playthrough going? I need to know. Have you found any shinies yet in Violet? I try to Splatoon, but I'm not big on multiplayer stuff unless with friends. That's also another big thing. I had a lot of friends that played Splatoon 2 with me. So when I played up Splatoon 3, when I picked up Splatoon 3 to play it, and that first week we were playing all together, and then it kind of just fizzled out. And then I was like, well, I still want friends to play with me. So I just kind of ended up not playing it. You might pick up Raiders though. Well, you can always watch the stream next week and see if it's something you like too before you buy it, and then you go, wait a minute, I still don't like this. You're not a crazy PvP shooter games, but this version of the game is perfect for me. Like the Raiders one, because that's what I'm kind of thinking, right? Like it has all the shooter multiplayer stuff in it, but in a single player story mode type of game. That's what I'm looking forward to. I love the mechanics of Splatoon. Also really like the salmon run. My husband and I used to play a lot of that. I still only have one badge. No, I am tempted to look at shinies for Violet and determine which ones I want. Gonna go try the Dark Star team base. I don't even know where you are. Did you go left or right? When you did all the... When you got through all the cutscenes, did you go left or go right? Because I went right first. I got the Splatoon Wii U bundle when I got my first job, so I tried it out. I hated randos. And especially in that salmon run. Is that what it is? I really feel like I'm... Is what? Yeah, it is salmon run. Salmon run with randos is the absolute worst thing in the world. Nobody knows what they're doing. Nobody's practiced the gun beforehand. So we get in there and it's like, these are your 4 guns, and unless they have the gun that they like, you never win. And half the time they're just running around the map, not helping. You get down and they're just like, oh, sorry you got down, but I'm not coming to save you. I love Salmon Run, but I need to have at least one other person with me that will, like, actually know what they're doing. If you like Salmon Run, you'll love Raiders. That's what it looked like. That's 100% what it looked like, and that's why I'm really super excited for it. You went west, so I think I'm directionally challenged in this game. North, south, east, west. Okay, so you went left. If you're looking at the school, you went left. I think I went right because I thought that was the easier path, at least from what I remember it being. Like, I went... Did I say left? I went... If I'm looking at the school, I went to the right side. And I thought that was the easier side. And then I just did a big loop around. I think that's what I did. You might have the map flipped. If you're talking to me about having the map flipped, sounds about right. Have you heard me talk tonight? You can't set the map so it points north all the time. Oh, no, Addy? Okay, I was like, if you're talking to me, I really don't blame it. I don't... Right, we got 700 encounters in already. 700? We got 100 encounters in for 4,700 total encounters. And maybe this just might be a quiet stream the rest of the night. It's the West Province. So she... Okay. Bug chip. I'm gonna let you guys handle that one, because... my brain does not work. An ad, an ad! I know we were talking about pre-roll ads before. I literally just got a notification that says pre-roll ads are disabled for 33 minutes. So I wonder if I have to have an ad to disable pre-rolls. That is the right word. Shiny Smoliv is dope if you're looking for a shiny. I do really, really like Smoliv shiny. I really, really do. Instead of a green olive, it's a black olive. It's like Wooloo. Instead of a regular white sheep, it's a black sheep of the family. Really nice looking. One of these shinies will be one of these. I had to get my thoughts together. I was gonna say one of these Pokemon is gonna be shiny, but instead I was gonna say one of these shinies is gonna be Pokemon. Number 13. You love black olives? So I definitely think I could try to find one of those. They're really super small. I think this is the one that I was telling you about in Scarlet and Violet, that if they are in the grass, good luck finding it. They are so small. But one of these Parasect will be shiny. I know, and we've only seen like 4 so far. Why it's taking forever to find a shiny. I almost feel like we should just go into the other area and just put shiny Paras up there on my current hunt list. Yes, well, I would hope the shinies are Pokemon, yes. The Pokemon are shiny and the shinies are Pokemon. Like, what came first, the chicken or the egg? What came first, the shiny or the Pokemon? I will help spread the Parasect propaganda. If I go into this other area, how many steps do I have? I have a lot of steps. All right. Oh. Oh. What came first, the Paras or the Parasect? We're gonna find out. We should start tracking the number of Parasects you've encountered. I feel like between the Paras and the Parasect, it was a lot. Maybe not this stream. This stream is not so bad with the Parasect. But the other day I was hunting off stream. There was a lot. It was like every other one was a Parasect and I was getting really nervous. The Parasect agenda will transcend all. The mushrooms. Alright. We're over here. In the Paras section. The duo! Hold on. We need something for this stream then. This is what's gonna happen here. That's it. Gross. Who did that? Why'd they do that? Touch. Hold on. Things are happening. What folder did I just put that? Okay, it's in this folder. I am scared. Okay. OMG, a shiny Parasect! Congrats! Thank you guys! Thank you! Thank you so much! Isn't that awesome? Thank you, thank you! Its cry sounds a little off. It's fine. It's great. And Parasect's just here for the ride. He's sick. Don't point it out. He's self-conscious. Yeah. What's wrong with you? Now, okay. Is it Huxley? Is that the username here? If it's not Huxley, tell me how to say it. Like, type it out or something. I feel like we need to have some sort of emote or something for this now. I think we're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Do we really need it? Do we really need it? Do I have to put it on the list? Genghis-Khan! All of a sudden, Parasect has a really raspy voice. Fine. We could put it on the list. I didn't actually touch it, because that would be gross. Shiny Parasect emote. On the list. Hello, hello! Hi, new friend. Welcome in. So glad to have you here. Parasect Crab Rave. Parasect Crab Rave. I wonder if I could find like a Parasect gif or something that would be like a dancing Parasect and make that like a channel point reward. Yes, you did find me on Twitter. Yes, you did. So, my computer shows me when people like follow me throughout the day. And I got 14 new followers from that one post. And I saw your name on it before. So yes, hello. Murder duck. Yes. My side duck collection emotes. Alright, somebody's gonna have to find me though, the Parasect Crab Rave. Is that even a thing? I'm like afraid to look it up. Shiny. What if it's just a regular, not shiny Parasect? That gonna be okay? Is it really a crab? Is that what this is? A mushroom with a crab on it? How about just a Parasect Rave? Not crab. Alright, chop chop, somebody on it. Make it happen. Let's find a GIF. I don't see a GIF right now. We're gonna have to find one though. And we'll make that our channel point reward. Like a reward. This is FireRed. Playing FireRed. I don't actually own Leaf Green yet. I do want to do a badge quest, I think in Leaf Green. since I completely skipped Oak's lab in this, so I can't really go back and do that. But I think if I want to do a badge quest, I might just get Leaf Green at some point later down the line. To be a true shiny hunting streamer, you need to have like 60 images on your layout. I don't know if I have 60 images. Hey, it's that 5%er. 4%. One or the other. Do we have to have... Do you mean like this? Because I guess I can do this. Now they're everywhere. Now I don't even know what I'm getting. Hold on, we can put one on me. And we can put one over here. Alright. We now have the shiny Parasect streamer currently going. Does this work for everybody? Let me know. Let me know. My favorite streamer, Shiny Parasect. So glad I could be here to service today. Wait, you need to flip the bottom one? Oh, true. True. Is that possible? Can I do that? Nope, that just made it smaller. Order? Move down, move to the top. No, that doesn't work. Scaling. Oh. Transform, rotate, flip. Flip. Horizontal. Got it. Yeah. Look at that. Alright, stop clicking buttons. Thank you. Perfect. We're ready to go. I also don't know if I've been pressing the button either. We love lurking lurkers who lurk. Thank you for lurking. Gotta like move over this way a little bit more so that my face doesn't appear. You found a GIF? Where shall I send it? You can either send it, I don't know if you have Discord, we can either send it in the Discord. If not, you can send it to me right on Twitter. But that Discord link will take you directly to our Discord channel. You could post it right in there. Or like I said, Twitter works great too. It's a duo. Another duo. Also, I haven't missed any messages, right? I don't think so. Nope. Nope. We're all good there. Perfect. We're all good. No missed messages. It's a Paris baby. A little itty bitty Paris baby. Come on. Find something. You're wasting steps. Tis in the Discord. You are in the Discord. Yes, let's go. What's your Pokemon team in this? My Pokemon team is a Blastoise, an Alakazam, a Gloom, a Dugtrio, a Pikachu, and a Pidgeotto. I've only beaten 3 gyms. Hey, look, it's our boy. Just not shiny. But it is our boy. And there's a few members on my team that I'm really not, like, stuck to right now. So, like, depending on, like, what shinies I find, if I find any shinies, like, I'd be willing to trade out on my team. I also think I possibly want to continue doing Safari, like the Safari Zone, and finding all the stuff that I do want to find. But I don't want it to be a continuous thing. Like, I've done a lot of just FireRed streams, and I want to start expanding my streams. I want to do, what is that? XD Gale of Darkness. I want to restart Pokopia. I want to add in Tamagotchi Life. That is on my list because my Tamagotchi Life world is just Pokemon themed. It's me and Ash Ketchum, Misty, Brock, Trubbish. So I would like to do a Tamagotchi Life series of just making Pokemon related Miis. But yeah, so maybe as I start to get back into, I don't know if I'll ever have like a real schedule. Like, I'll probably change a lot throughout the week. But I think maybe if I can do like Safari Zone Saturdays, it might be nice. I love the idea of Pokemon themed for Tamagotchi. When I saw Tamagotchi Life, I knew I wanted to bring like the world of Pokemon into life. And I just knew it was like, this is something that'd be really cool to immerse myself further into the almost like the world of Pokemon. The Ash Ketchum made was so cute. He was so good. That was my first time ever like using. I think he was the first I made myself, but I didn't do anything special. He was the first one that I started testing out the different features on. And then Trubbish, I don't know if you saw Trubbish. Trubbish, I got a pen for. I got a pen that works for my Switch so that I could draw him and stuff. You want to share the pictures of the ones you created? Yes, I can always post those in the Discord at some point. I still have them on my phone somewhere. Or also too, you'll definitely see them. It's Tamagotchi Life we are playing on Tuesday. Doing a Tuesday Tamagotchi Life stream. But that will be during the day. Yes, I think I started following you on Twitter like right before the game came out, so I saw them all. Awesome! That... I feel like the game came out so long ago. When was that? 4 months ago? We've had so many good games in between Tamagotchi Life and Splatoon Raiders. I think we need another Parasect somewhere. I don't think the shiny Parasect is working. I should be around for that one. I don't start back teaching until the first week of August. Okay. I will be, I don't know if you saw, I will be teaching starting this August as well, but I will not be starting until the 3rd week of August. It does feel so much longer. It feels like it came out like last year, but I think it's only been like 4 months. Because what did we get? We got Pokopia, and then Tamagotchi Life. We've had Rhythm Haven, Star Fox. Have I taught before? So, I have not taught before. This is not like a, it's not like a teaching position where like like in a school. It's gonna be teaching at a farm school. So I will be teaching kids about how to farm and stuff. So it's not like an actual kind of like it's like a homeschool teaching position, but for farming. So it's not like what you do. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. It's a lot of bit different. Like, we're outside all day, running around, chasing chickens and bunnies, and there's horses and quail. There's a lamb now. Our boy! That still sounds cool. I am really super excited for it because I'm going to be outside all day on my teaching days. I still need to finish the Yoshi postgame. Oh, I forgot about Yoshi! I forgot about Yoshi. I think I'm like halfway through Yoshi. Because what came out right after Yoshi? Was it Rhythm? It was Rhythm and Star Fox, right? Right after Yoshi? Nothing matters until I have Fire Emblem in my hands. Oh, I did grab a Fire Emblem. I found one on sale at a GameStop, and I picked up Fire Emblem, and I still haven't touched it yet, but I do have it, and I want to play it. Because how many people have said, when the whole thing about the Direct came out, and there was like nothing there, and everyone's like, yeah, but there's Fire Emblem, and I'm like, psh, I've never played. And so then I picked one up, so I could try it out to see what all the hype's about. Stream it, stream it. We'll find a time to stream it. We will find time to stream it. Angus-gun. I don't even know. We'll have to like figure out a plan on when to stream things and when to do things. And if I do stream it, it will probably be streamed only on Twitch and not YouTube, since my YouTube is mainly for my Pokemon content. Just like how I'm going to be doing like Splatoon Raiders, it's just going to be on Twitch and not YouTube. I want to see the deaths and is it tears or tears? I got Fire Emblem. Oh boy, I don't even remember. Hold on. There. I think it was 3 houses. I was trying to do a little research on them before, because it was... I think it was Fire Emblem Engage and Fire Emblem 3 Houses were the ones on sale at GameStop. And I got 3 houses. You'll get your goblet for the tears. Great. Can't wait. It's gonna be so much fun. So excited. How you feel about permadeath? Like, if I was gonna play hardcore Minecraft? Like that? Or do you mean like, hey, you die, you never get to play again? Which kind of permadeath is it? Are you gonna do multiplayer with Raiders? I don't know much about the multiplayer with, like, for Raiders. But I'm not opposed to doing multiplayer with raiders either. I just don't know what it entails. I feel like that hasn't been like a big topic of discussion with raiders. Like if a unit dies, they don't come back. Oh. Okay, that's fine. I feel like that's not much different when I do Nuzlocks and stuff. Like I'm doing that Bidoof Nuzlocke right now. And I lost a team member within the first 2.5 seconds of me having them. I can handle it. I think. I hope. I think we're gonna move this one over here. Okay, why'd you flip? We're gonna move that one over there. It's the same as the base game, and level differences don't matter because enemies scale to each player individually. You just do missions together basically. I think it's up to 4. Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun. I would do that. Don't worry, Shiny Parasect, and I will get you through it. I should play it. Should play 3 houses again. You should. So you can give me all the tips and tricks because I don't know what I'm doing. Now, is the entire game permadeath? Is it like a setting? Is that like hard mode or is that just all the time mode? Oh, my hair is funny looking. What is that? Maybe I do need to put Parasect back. My hair was really funny looking. Not shiny. Not shiny. All the time. Some of the newer games have a Phoenix mode. Oh, I thought that was shiny. I forgot Scyther is on this path. So when I saw the green start passing my eye, I was like, no way. Something shiny. But I think it's Doduo's the only shiny green one, and he's not that shiny. Like, he's not that green. It, like, made my heart jump for a minute. Alright, so all the time, some of the newer games have a Phoenix mode where units come back after battle, but I don't think 3 houses does. So what happens if your whole team dies and you die? Does the game restart? Oh no, an ad starts in 30 seconds! Eek! Burb. It's a burb. Oh. I know. I can add more Parasects here. Hold on. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. Yay. Gang's all here. If you die, it's game over automatically. I don't know what happens if your unit dies. I always reset once you die. Oh, you always reset if one dies. Is that cheating? Is it cheating if you reset? I feel like that's kind of like cheating. Well, welcome. You know, my boy, Parasect, and my other boy, Parasect. All the Parasects. They're everywhere. They keep multiplying. Soon they're gonna just cover the whole screen. Except I couldn't find a Parasect that, like, moves. Like, Rhyhorn is moving. Nidoran is moving, but not Parasect. There's a limited number of units you recruit throughout Fire Emblem. Okay. I think I'm just gonna probably have to, like, play it and see. Wait, unless I am misunderstanding, the only way I can currently increase my shiny odds are just getting lucky in outbreaks. And sandwiches. But right now, you don't have... I don't think you have the Herba Mysticas yet. So yes, it would pretty much just be through outbreaks, and I think it's every number you defeat increases the odds by like a hair. I think. I feel like I've read that somewhere. Usually Viking has all the extra stats for me and tells me if I'm right or wrong. Yes, you can increase the number of spawns a type has with sandwiches. Yes, but that's it. So like if you're looking for specifically a grass type, if you eat a sandwich that is a grass sandwich, you will find more grass Pokemon, which higher the odds, or like the higher the probability of finding a shiny as a grass shiny. And yes, 60 mons for an outbreak, but I thought it was the more you see and defeat, the better of chance of it being shiny. But now I can't remember if it's for specifically this game. Like, I know Let's Go does that, right? If you get a catch rate, what is it? Catch streak of 31, the odds are significantly increased. But I thought for this game it was kind of the same thing. Sorry, 60 for max odds. Okay. When did Pokemon get so complicated? When they added in 100 million Pokemon. And then every Pokemon game they said, we're gonna do a new shiny hunting method for you. And it's fun, but it's also try to remember them all. You really made a choice with this one. I told you it was a wild choice for a first game. You think it's the easiest game to shiny hunt in? If you have the sandwiches... If you have the sandwiches with the shiny power, it does get easier, but I didn't think it was the easiest because you couldn't hear it. You could see them, but you couldn't hear them. And I always struggled with that. I personally liked Arceus, and I thought that one was the easiest outside of like Legend ZA, which I think is, I don't want to say a joke for shiny hunting because it is fun to shiny hunt. And there's like always like 5 on the map or something, but I just think it's too easy. Just resetting zones and stuff makes it super easy. Yes, that's true. That does make it easy. I will let Bubs answer that one because I think resetting zones is just like, it's like saving at a certain point, walk out of that zone into another zone and walk back in. Then what am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking of Arceus 2. You would save before you went up to the village. And then when you went up to the village, there would be an outbreak. And if you didn't like any of those, you would reset. I thought that's how you did it in Arceus. See, there's just too many of them. You just don't know. There's just so much. No, so like, if you go into those zones, and you know like when it kind of like skips? Like you'll be walking and then all of a sudden it's kind of like a little glitchy, like miss happening. That's you going into like the next zone. And then you go back through. Like towns will work. Any town will work. I think new routes, like if you go on a new route, I think those also change it. Ooh, the more Paris and Parasect are starting to come out. It's like they know we're looking for them. Now I'm gonna get all the eggs. So many eggs. Yeah. Any place that you've entered that's somewhere new, like a place name pops up on the screen, it's a new zone. Yes. I just know some of those bigger areas don't have a lot of like Pokemon centers or towns, and they're like really vastly big, but there are sections that like are different. Like this one's the plains, and now you've entered the South Plains. Oh hey, we did another 100 encounters and I wasn't even paying attention. How long did that take? An hour and 12 minutes to hit that? Okay. So we'll hit 5,000 if we don't find a shiny. Another Paris. With bigger zones without any near the Pokemon centers, all you have is a draw distance, so if you walk far enough away. Yep. That's what I was kind of talking about with like that glitch. Like, it's like a glitch in your screen. Like, you'll be starting to walk too far away from all that stuff in that area, and then it kind of gives like this like... I don't even know how you want to call it. Like a stutter step, basically. What source is it? Oh, okay. No, it's okay. Listen, I'm gonna be going down the rabbit hole now. I think I'm definitely gonna search for a shiny Smoliv. You should. You 100% should. My best advice, especially for something that small, is make sure you're always like sending out your Pokemon to like try to defeat them. A Pokemon will not attack a shiny Pokemon. So if you're sending your Pokemon out to go beat them up, if it's shiny, it will not attack it. So I tried to find, which I did find, I went to go find a shiny Morpeko, and I just kept sending my guy out during an outbreak, and then all of a sudden it wouldn't go attack this Morpeko, and I was like, oh. So I ran into it, and it was shiny. Scarlet and Violet did get upgraded on Switch too, so more Pokemon show up at a screen at once, yes, which is very, very nice, and also can be a lot when they are so small. I feel like we're just seeing the same like 3 Pokemon over and over again. A Doduo, Execute, and a Nidoran. I feel like that's all we're seeing. Not that I'm complaining about a Nidoran, but like... what am I doing? But like, I would like to see something else. I swear I have a life and a job. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? A baby Paris. Yeah, I was there this morning. I guess. Barely. Only worked till 12. You're right, Addie. It is okay to know all these things. You're right. Over. Shh, I got to run my car through the car wash and now it's nice and clean. I do miss working at a car dealership and being really good friends, like, with all the detailers, and then just being like, hey, you need your car detailed today? We're really slow. And I'm like, yes. Yes, please. I do miss those days. Now I gotta do it myself. Or take it to one of those car wash places that, like, the machine ran ones that don't really do anything. Is that where you work at? One of those places that, like, put the cars in the things and then they just scrub the cars for you, but they don't actually get anywhere? We one time did a free monthly membership for my Jeep, and a bug was stuck in the grill, and it was stuck there for the entire month that we had the membership, so we didn't go back. Yeah, the machine washes, then we dry it and vacuum it. Oh, you guys actually do... I don't know if we have a place like that in town, now that I think about it. I think a lot of ours are just... You have to do... The car wash does the washing, but you have to do the inside. Like, I don't even think they offer a service to do the inside. Kangaskhan? It'd be nice to find a shiny Kangaskhan, even though it doesn't really look super different. I think it'd be still nice to have. I think any shiny would be nice to have. Oh, we haven't seen you in a while. They still never added home connection to these games. No. They have not. Because from my understanding with the whole home situation was that because this game isn't an online game and you can only do local trades, for whatever reason that, I forget why the specific reason they did that one for, but because you can't do online, the home, like, feature wouldn't work. The BMW dealership, so I guess they figured car washes. Oh, okay. But the BMW dealership has an actual, like, automated washer? Because that's really cool. I worked for a Nissan. And it was just, like, just guys doing all the detailing. Paris, baby! You can only transfer out of FireRed Leaf Green. When they add it, you can transfer in. You can't transfer into them. Which, again, I think has something to do with the online stuff. It's something to do with, like, the game rating. They didn't want to have to change the game rating in some countries. I thought that's what they said. Because they can't monitor the names that you're giving the Pokemon. And because of that, it will change the game rating certain places. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never actually used Pokemon Home. Ever. My Pokemon are just stuck in the games that they came in. you have to pay for though the Pokemon Home like a subscription, right? To have like a certain amount. Like don't they only give you like 30 free slots and then you got to pay for a subscription? Cuz I don't want to do that. I'd rather my Pokemon just stay in the games and I say goodbye to them when I want to restart them. Or I'll just make a new profile. I have my shinies in home till I can transfer them into modern game. I like the concept and I love that other people can do that. But for me, like, I take a picture, I play with them through one run, and then if I never see them again, I never see them again. And like, I had, in one of my Arceus games, I had a ton of shiny Pokemon, and even shiny Pokemon that I traded, shiny Pokemon that were given to me, and then that file at some point disappeared. And I was like, oh, that's kind of sad, but then I also was just like, I'll just get new shinies. I'll do more hunting, it'll be great. And do I nickname my Pokemon? I do nickname all my shiny Pokemon. But again, I feel like, at least for me, like I caught a shiny Palkia in Shining Pearl. I don't have it anymore. I played with it for all of maybe one gym, and I don't have it anymore. And I have a video of me finally getting one. I think it took me 500, a little more than 500 resets. And I have the video of it, and that's kind of good enough for me. I know for some people that's not good enough and they want to keep it forever, but I got to play with that Pokemon then. I want to hunt for it again at another point, or something else at another point. I use it almost daily, so the $15 is worth it to me. I feel like I would use it once. $15 is a lot. See, like, but I also understand because I pay for YouTube subscription. Because I watch YouTube every single day. And I know for some people, paying for, I think it's like 18 bucks for a YouTube subscription, that's not worth it. But with how much I watch YouTube, it's 100% worth it to me. They took too much time in my life, I'm keeping them. Fair. Fair. Like, I even think about this, right? Like, if I catch a shiny Pokemon here, and I play with it through the entire usage of my entire time in FireRed, it served its purpose in that moment. I'll get the video of it, I'll have, like, a picture of, like, my final team, and then it's like releasing it back into the wild. Like, here you go, you helped me during this time in my life now, I'm ready for the next set of shiny Pokemon. Oh, that's per year? $15 a year? Oh. That's not bad. My shiny... Why can't I say that name? Raikou? I think that's Raikou. Your shiny Raikou and Lugia are staying with me. I have a shiny Lugia in my Pokemon Go. That is my partner Pokemon, like my buddy Pokemon. I love that thing. And I will be sad if that ever disappears. But again, it's also served its purpose that it's spent... I think it spent the last, like, 3 years with me. And so, like, I have those memories and those, like, times where I'm, like, showed off this shiny Lugia, and I'm like, I love this thing. But then that's gonna move on. And there's gonna be something else that's shiny that I'm gonna love even more. And like, if it's just sitting in a box and you don't really see it that often or play with it that often, or like you don't bring it into the other games or it can't go into the other games, then it's just kind of sitting there just doing nothing until you may be able to use it again. So I'd rather just take whatever many hours that I get to play with it and kind of say farewell. Like Shiny Parasect. Yes, I will play with Shiny Parasect for the entirety of Fire Red. I will beat Fire Red and then I will go, goodbye, Pokemon on my Fire Red. I guess the best way I can describe it as, which is kind of why I started my Pokemon account, I feel like a lot of this stuff is the journey to actually getting to these shinies. For example, when I go away on my mini getaway, I plan on bringing my Switch with me so that I can shiny hunt Wooloo. If I find my shiny Wooloo on that hunt, I'll always, like, when I'm away, I'll always remember and associate that getaway with my shiny Wooloo. So even if I don't have that shiny Wooloo anymore, I'll remember that time of like, hey, I was here, I caught this Wooloo, it was my buddy, and it was amazing, and I'll have it forever on my YouTube, and I can watch it when I miss it. Or I hunt for a new one. Thankfully, every Pokemon is usable on a Switch game now. That is good. That is good. So you can use it. It's just you can use it. It's just you have to play that specific game to use it. So be Fire Red with Bubbles, the shiny Parasect, then ditch me. Yes, you're gone, Bubs. You're out of here. Kicking you out of everything. You're blocked. Banned. A rumph. A rumph. Thank. It's a boy! I think I'm always going to be limited decks in every game from now on, especially with them always adding more. And I hope it's limited decks. I don't know why somebody would want to have the entirety of every Pokemon in that game. I just feel like it's kind of... I know some people don't like it, but I don't want to have the option of every single Pokemon. I like completing the Pokedex too. My first Pokedex I've ever completed was in Sword and Shield. But I don't think I want to complete a Pokedex that has... If they do 300, what would it be? 1,400 Pokemon to complete your dex? I feel like that's really, really crazy. Never liked the national decks, always felt overwhelming. Like, there's just so many. But you gotta catch them all. Fair. Fair, you do gotta catch them all. I don't think I want to catch them all in one singular game. That's a lot. I guess it gives it, like, the game replayability. Like, if you beat the main storyline, you're like, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna shiny hunt or not shiny hunt, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna complete this Pokedex. It'd probably take you a while with that many Pokemon. I just don't think I need that many. You got wife and a kid. I can leave some of them alone. I'm sorry, I was scrolling back and I was reading some of the comments. And let anyone use their favorite. I feel like I have so many favorites across all the games that I would not be sad if I couldn't use Growlithe in a game. Or if I couldn't use Eevee in the game, which obviously is unrealistic because Eevee's in everything because of all of its evolutions. But like, Wooloo. I haven't had Wooloo except for going back and playing Sword and Shield. And because Wooloo is not on other games, it makes me go back to play Sword and Shield so I can play with Lulu again. That's probably honestly why they do it too. They want you to go back and play their old games. They don't want you to always be just playing the newer games. They want you to go back and revisit. I don't like using the same Pokemon all the time. Even if I replay, I use a different Pokemon. It's very rare that I use the same Pokemon through every single playthrough. I try to mix it up. Maybe I'll have like one or two. Maybe I'll have like one that stays the same, but I really do try to use all different. But imagine if you had 2 games to go back and play with Lulu. But here's the thing. Even if, let's say, Scarlet and Violet had Lulu, I wouldn't play. I would not play with it. Not that I wouldn't play Scarlet and Violet. I would not play with Lulu because I always go to the game that I'm playing and only play with that generation of Pokemon. So Gen 8 is Gen 8, Gen 9 is Gen 9. When I get to Winds and Waves, whatever, if Lulu is in the game, I'm not playing with Lulu. I am going to play with whatever Gen 10 Pokemon there are. And then even like, because I just saw you said I always use the new Pokemon of that gen as my first playthrough. And then sometimes I'll play through a second time and still use that generation only, just with different ones. And could you imagine if they really do have 300 different Pokemon for Gen 10? Your playthrough, you could do like 5 rounds of playthrough and still not have the same team. Yes, I do know there are die-hard, like, this is my, like, I know one of my friends, like, Greninja, only wants to use Greninja and everything, and when Greninja is not in the game, they're like, no, this is terrible, I don't want to play it because Greninja, I can't have Greninja. And you just gotta let those things go. I feel like this overtime is going to be crazy. Like, I just know we're going to have to go into Safari Week overtime. And I think, honestly, if we have to go into Safari Week overtime, I'll probably end up doing most of it offline. Because I do want to start getting some other games in the rotation. So I'll do a lot of that, like, shiny hunting offline. Because I also want to finish the video. I have a Safari Week 2026 video that I've been working on. And I kind of just want to complete it at this point. I want to write my script. I already, like, started, like, editing it into the sections that I want. I just have to write my script and do the voiceover. But I can't do that until I finish Safari Week. And if I'm playing overtime for months afterwards, my Safari video won't come out until like December. And then when am I going to have time to shiny hunt Wooloo? So I'll probably do a lot of the overtime for Safari Week off stream. I am going to be streaming again tomorrow. So if I don't find it tonight, I hope I can find it tomorrow. And then kind of just end Safari Week there. But that's definitely not to say that we wouldn't come back to Safari, like the Safari Zone. Like I said, like maybe doing like Safari Saturdays. Like if I stream on Saturdays, even if it's not every week, whenever I stream on a Saturday, it will be a Safari Saturday or Safari Sunday. The parasect must be obtained. Yes, definitely needs to be obtained. So, I really do think... Oh, no! Okay. Yes. It definitely needs to be obtained. So, Safari Saturdays or Safari Sundays will definitely be a thing. I just don't know if it will be a thing every single week. I love that it says I still have only played for 22 hours on this game save file. First, I've done it. I've gotten her on board with Parasect. Don't say anything. I'm doing it for you. Just for you. Oh! We must make it there. It's nice you can at least check your... I have checked my Switch profile, and it says I've played for like over 45 hours. I think at least 20 of that has been Safari Week. I think. Because I want to say... This is my 4th stream? This is my 4th stream for Safari Week, and I do about 2 hours each time. So that's 8 hours right there. And then, when I have downtime, I pick it up again. So I want to say I've done between like 15 and 20 hours of just being in the Safari Zone. No, it started that way, but I think you're doing it for you now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Or maybe I just want to see something shine. Anything shine. And honestly, I think the next step is to get my other Switch and get Leaf Green. And then hook up both Switches and shiny hunt that way. Aha! Your answer was delayed! That's definitely something I want to work on, is having 2 Switches going up there at once. I think it would make Safari hunting a lot more fun, having two up there at once. 2 shiny Parasects. 1 shiny Parasect. But I think it would be a lot more fun to have two games on my screen. So that is something else that I'll be working towards. I have to put it on the list. Your average Viking was trying to help me out explaining how he does it. And as he was explaining it, I was like, I got no idea. So I'll probably just end up having to like watch a YouTube tutorial or something about how to connect them both up. Alright, fine. 1 shiny Parasect and 1 shiny Paras. No. No. Final offer. No. Right. 4,900. What's it gonna be? Eggs. It's eggs. Okay, so I think the goal is get to 5,000. With salmonella? What's salmonella? Insert closing the deal button on deal or no deal, saying no deal. Yes, slam it down. No deal. But as I was saying, so we are at 4,903. Oh, because of the eggs. Oh. Oh. I got you. I got you. Okay, so we're gonna hit 5,000. Definitely for the end of at least the stream. Because we've been streaming now for an hour and 42. It usually takes me about a half hour to get through 100. And I think ending on 5,000 is a very reasonable number. Eggs. I'll be here all week. Yes, your jokes are so fantastic. Love them. What would I do without them? Probably cry, you're right. My Twitter timeline, all my posts underneath of it would have nothing. No gifs. No jokes. No nothing. Just sadness. Emptiness and sadness. Every stream is just straight crying. Here. Hold on. Hold, please. Okay, I got it. Perfect. Great. Those are real tears. What can I say? I'm a fun guy. Have you been thinking of that one? Like, has that been just like on the tip of your tongue, like waiting for the perfect moment to say that? Don't out me like that. Santa! Sorry. I didn't mean to. Won't happen again. It might happen again. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of tired of seeing these Doduos. It's like 4 or 5 in a row. Don't need any more. I don't know if eggs are any better. I kind of miss seeing my Rhyhorns with all the extra H's. Stop moving. Yes. All the extra H's. Right, hi, horn. Come on, something be shiny. Anything, please. I'm gonna have to add extra tears. Not shiny. I'm still calling it though. I'm still calling it that this first thing is gonna be a shiny Paris or Parasect, and it's gonna run. First ball, no shake. I like the auto battle thing for Violet. It sort of helps with leveling up. Yeah, that is nice. RCS had that too. You could just send them off in a battle. They would just fight and come back. It's definitely a lot easier for battling. Which is kind of the reason why I wish some of the Pokemon games would adapt. Like, if you were a certain level, the like gyms and stuff would also be up a certain level. Like at some point it gets kind of like too easy. Or at least like an option to turn that on. Like if some people don't want that. I think I'm gonna have to add some more tiers. It's a huge help, just doesn't count for EVs if you're into that stuff. I had a thought on that, and it disappeared. I never cared about the EVs or the IVs or anything like that. I'm not a competitive player when it comes to like that kind of regard. But it does help when you're looking for shinies. Especially ones that are kind of like a little off color. Or like only a small bit of them is a different color. That definitely helps to like send them out in the battle like that. I feel under leveled to a point because my starter's 22, which then again seems kind of low. But have you only beaten the first gym? The second gym? Unless you just feel low because of where you are. That's also a possibility. Yeah, only one gym in? Okay. So if you're only one gym in, that first gym is, I think, only like 12 and 15. When you get to the second gym, I think it's like 18-20 or 18-22 or 20 and 22. So I would say you're not low. You're on an average pace. Yeah, because if the right side is the side that you want to be on, because then you go to the right and then you kick over to the left, and then all the harder stuff's like in the back. So if you went left, that's why it's gonna feel harder and that you're gonna feel underleveled. Because then when you go, if you go left and then go right, you are gonna feel like you're beating everything too fast. Yeah, when I walked out that one side, I saw a trainer with a level 54. Yeah. Then yes, you were underleveled. You having a 22 and them having a 54 is definitely underleveled. I'm wasting all my steps again. Three more Pokemon before I add more tiers. I also really want to find this Pokemon so that I can go back to playing Bidoof version. I haven't touched Bidoof version since Safari Week started. And I also haven't edited the first Bidoof video yet. And I would really like to do that. Oh, more tears. More tears. Perfect. Before stream ends tonight, I definitely have to take a picture of the screen. I think all of my Parasect are gonna end up having tears at some point. Our boy. Please just be shiny. Bird. I think if I shiny hunt off stream, I think I'm gonna go back though to that other section. I want Rhyhorn. I miss him. I miss him a lot actually. I miss seeing his face. These dumb birds are pissing me off. Even though I would like a shiny Doduo. Take place of my Pidgeot. Or not Pidgeot, Pidgeotto. I actually really don't like my Pidgeotto in this game. Most of the time I play with a Pidgeot. And my Pidgeotto, I feel like, is dragging my team down. Like, everybody else has all these cool moves and stuff already. And it still only knows, like, Gust. And that's it. He's just dragging my whole team down. Maybe it's time to try fishing. Oh. Oh. I didn't get fly yet. I did not grab fly. I actually grabbed surf. Before one of my streams, I had grabbed surf because I had thought about doing a side duck hunt. If I had found a shiny in the tall grass, I was then gonna do a side duck hunt, but we haven't found a shiny in the tall grass to do the side duck hunt. It's right above Cycling Road behind the cut tree. I haven't even been to Cycling Road. But yeah, my Pidgeotto is just pissing me off. But Doduo can't learn fly, right? Maybe I need to get then a shiny Venonat, make it be a Venomoth, and then teach it fly. Because I think you could fly with Venomoth. I went down the water route, yes. Like the bridge. Yep. That's how I went. Dodrio can. Oh, yes, because they do. Yes. That does have wings. Doduo doesn't have wings, but Dodrio does. If you go back to Celadon at some point, it's literally just outside on the left. Yeah, eventually. Nope, they run so fast they just start flying. No. I thought Dodrio has wings. How can you run so fast you fly? How do you run so fast you fly? It's not Jesus. It's not walking on water. I guess if it's running so fast it can fly, then I'm assuming it can also run on water. So why doesn't it know surf? So why doesn't it know surf? Tell me that. Answer that, please. Magic. It has to be magic. Run so fast you can fly, but not learn surf. Because Rhydon does? Rhydon knows surf? Stop. Stop it right now. Really? But why? But why? Wouldn't it just die? Seriously? Man, I don't know. You should know these things. I really think you should know these things. If Dodrio can fly because it's running so fast, then it should be able to surf. There's a scene in the anime where Doduo is flying with the Feebas on its back. Just like Snorlax and Kangaskhan can learn to surf. Why? I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever taught either of them to surf. Ever. Because I've always had a water Pokemon on my team because they are supposed to be the surfers. And I've only ever had Pikachu learn surf because it was an event Pikachu. Snorlax probably just floats. You know what? That's valid. That's very valid. Kangaskhan? Don't know why though. Is it like a beaver situation where it's like floating on its back and the little baby is just kind of like floating on top? If Thanks Dodrio spins its head like a helicopter, then that's fine. It does have the tail feathers. So it really could look like a helicopter. It's like on its head. Tauros can also learn surf. But Tauros is a bull and cows swim. I think they can swim. So maybe that makes sense? Why would any of these things know surf? My head hurts. None of that stuff should know surf. Alright. 24 more Pokemon for tonight's stream. Will there be a shiny? Will it be a Parasect? It's a game with mutated creatures, and this is what bothers you about it. Yes, it is what bothers me about it. Because why should all these things be able to surf? Or why should a bird with no wings be able to fly, but not surf? I do not understand. So yes, it does bother me. Greatly. I feel like you need to just make a video on which Pokemon you think should be able to learn surf and which... Ooh. Okay. So, we'll have to, like, pull up, like a Pokemon, like what is that? Derby? We'll have to pull that up, and we're gonna go through every Pokemon on the list, and I'm gonna be like, this one shouldn't be able to surf. This one shouldn't, and then we'll just look at their HMs, and see which ones can. Nidoking can learn surf. I think I knew that. I think I knew that. Yeah, kind of like a tier system stream. But instead, I'll just pull up the website and I'll sit there and go, this one can surf or this one can't surf. And then we'll see. But also, too, a lot of the Pokemon you're naming right now are also Gen 1. I don't think it's a lot like any other gens that you're talking about right now. So... if that's the case, then did they fix the surf issue and the flying issue? Golurk can fly? Well, he's like an ancient, like... he's like an ancient robot. Sure. That makes sense. Right? Isn't he the ancient robot-looking guy? Yeah. Golurk is just like a... I don't want to say like a ripoff of a Wild Robot. Wild Robot can fly. It used to be worse. Charizard couldn't learn fly in OG Gen 1. And see, I would have thought you could learn fly. It has wings. So you're telling me this flightless bird can fly because it runs so fast, but a dragon with wings can't? Bull dinky is what I call. Complete bull dinky. An S tier should, and an A tier should. An S tier should, can an A tier should, and doesn't B shouldn't, and does an F tier does and shouldn't, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know what you just said. I feel like I'm reading a Dr. Seuss poem. An S tier should, can an A tier should, and doesn't B shouldn't, does an F tier does and shouldn't, or something like that. You'll be the new Dr. Seuss. And no, they didn't fix it because Aggron and Stoutland can learn to surf. I don't have anything to say to that. I'll make a thing and drop it in Discord to make it make sense. Please do, because I have no idea what you just said. But also, my brain is pretty fried. Need a tissue in the worst way. My allergies have been so bad. Like, the last, 2 or 3 days, we had, really terrible humidity. And then that dropped. And now my allergies have been awful since then. What do we got? 13 more to go? Make that 12 more? Not shiny. Boo. Hey, we haven't seen her in a while. Alright, does anybody think we're getting a shiny within this last 10 here? Any bets? Also, Wooper can learn Ice Punch. Bro ain't got no arms. Maybe it punches with its feet. But that'd be a kicking. And you can't use your head. Because then that would be a headbutt. So then maybe it just like flails its whole body. But then that would be a body slam, so I don't know. Alright, so bets for number 10 will be a shiny Parasect. And number 6. 6, 7. You can't even see my hands because I have the Parasects in the way. Maybe number 6 out of 10 will be shiny. Lame. Alright. So this would be Addie's bet. Oh, Parasect, but not shiny. This is Bub's bet. Nope. And then we're almost the Huxley's bet. Right. Number 5,000. A freaking Doduo. Not even shiny. What? Lame, lame. I gotta take a picture of this screen. Just how crazy this is. Wow. Wonderful. Alright. Lame. Running away. What do you mean when you have 5 shiny Parasects in front of you? Yeah, how can it be lame? And 2 of them are crying. Ugh. I gotta get the most points because at least mine was a Parasect. True, true, true. Absolutely true. 2 of my Parasects cry and my 3 other ones want to run away. Two's watering itself. Alright. My brain is fried. That's 5,000 encounters for Shiny Week. I definitely am going to do some offline hunting. Probably before going to bed, because I'm not really tired just yet. It's only 10. Shiny Week, Safari Week, same thing. I'm not having a Shiny Week. I'm definitely not having a Shiny Week, but it is Safari Week. So, alright, before I ramble anymore, I'm signing out. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye, guys.